Hello there, guys. Sorry, I was a little bit late on the button. I hope that we don't have too much lag because your chat comments, they all just popped up on my screen about like 5 minutes after you'd put them. So hello to everyone who's in the chat. Right, one thing I need to get out of the way before I get started is this. Let's have a look. Oh, I haven't set it up. Hang on. I did, I just didn't save it. Right, so just bear with me one sec. We need to do a shout out to... Bear with me. Let me make sure I get this spelled right. Right, okay. There we go. A shout out to William Mueller because he is my first and only patron. And also a shout out to Ian Brindle because I said, what do you want to win? And Ian filled in the form saying, I want to win a shout out on your channel. So there you go. You've got a shout out. That was an easy contest. Congratulations. You win one shout out. So let's get that back. Get rid of this. And let's get cracking. Right. What you're looking at on the screen at the moment is all of the answers that were submitted on the form at Gleam. I've extracted them, and this is the database of those answers. And I've deleted all of the wrong ones. So I'm going to go over to that, and I'm just going to quickly scroll through and show you. So you'll be able to see that your names are in there if you got at least one answer right or completed at least one action. Then I'm going to copy and paste these, however many times I'm supposed to, into the thing that picks the winners. Hello, Dogcien. Good to have you with me again. Right, that's nice that Dogcien is supporting us here because I know that he's already got this and he's not interested in winning it, but it's nice to have you guys here for the support. Is Daz here as well? Oh, yeah, he is. Hello, Daz. Right, nice to see that you're not at work. This is much better timing for you guys, isn't it? So Tyler and Rog, are you in on this one or not? Because you've already got this, haven't you? I know Tyler, Forza Guy, and who else is in to win? Daz CN and Dog CN and Daz 72. You guys have already got it, so you're just here to offer moral support. Right, I'm going to pop over to the this. So you can see your names down the left-hand side. We've got your first name, your initial, your surname, the country you come from, and then we've got what we asked you to do and whether or not you did it. So the first answer was the Mayor's Manx for the go-to car. The second one was twit.fyi, which is a business I created to support this. Andrew gave away a Bentley GT Continental worth a shitload of money. And he actually drew the ticket. He had Bradley Walsh on stage to draw the ticket. He drew the ticket, and that person had already gone home, so they missed out. And he did it probably another 5 times, just a random seat number. And those people had gone home early. It was on a Sunday evening after a long weekend as a business seminar at the O2. So those 5 people could have won that Bentley, and they missed out. So absolutely gutting for them. First thing I gave away was an iPod Touch. Which, if you didn't know that, you've not watched my welcome video to the channel. I tell you the story about it. It's the thing that really inspired me to do this. All of these answers, the Bentley, the iPod Touch, the twit.fyi, and also Birmingham, which is where my office used to be. All of those answers are on my welcome video. I will be asking you questions in the future that are also answered on that video. So if you're watching this and you got one of those questions wrong, go watch the welcome video, because these questions, I mean, you know these answers now, but future questions are all answered on there. Right, from here on downwards is just stuff like follow me, visit a website, and all that kind of stuff. So I'll scroll down so you can kind of see your name, but everybody got this. It's not, you know, there were no people who followed me wrong or whatever. So it's all really down to the questions. So let's get back to the top. Right, so what I will do now is select from here all the way across to there. So I'm going to copy and paste that into the comment picker 20 times, because these people got that answer right and it was worth 20 entries. So that's how this is going to work. But for you to be able to see me doing this, I've got to change my camera. So bear with me, this will be complicated. Yeah, I switched on the mic. Hello, tested. We have a microphone. It's the same mic that I always use. It's this one. This is it. Look, I dropped it on the floor the other day. I picked it up and I turned it off as I picked it up. And then I spent all that time telling people how good your livery was on your car, and nobody heard anything. So sorry about that. But there we go. Right, so I've got to change my screen. So let's get rid of that. Now I'm really big. And I want to put another one in, which is, just bear with me, let's have a look. I'm going to share my actual screen, my entire screen, which when I first do this, it's going to cause a problem because we'll have everything zooming in. Right, so now I've got that sorted, I can copy and paste things over and you'll be able to see me do it. So let's get to the right thing. So this is the spreadsheet, and I've got this page open already. It is the comment picker. So commentpicker.com/youtube.php. The way this works, I've explained it before. You enter the YouTube video address into here and it extracts the comments. So this is the video. No, it's not. This is the video. Right. So if you commented on that video, that is worth, let's just get rid of that. That is worth, I didn't expect that to happen. Right, that's worth an entry. So we'll take the comments from this video. So we grab the address. I'm just going to copy it and I will paste it into here. So there we go. It's going to filter out any duplicates. I'm not going to put any of this nonsense in. I'm just going to leave it like that. And now we add the extra entries into this box right here. So I need to get them. So this lot is worth 20. So I'll copy those, whiz back over to this, and I'm going to paste that in 20 times. 1. I hope that works, that it's gone on to an extra thing. I'm going to delete that. Right, what I wanted to do, see how this tells you the action? I wanted to have the action in there because I want to see which one it is that caused a person to win. But I'm not sure if that's going to work. So it went down onto the next line. I think it might work. I think it might work. If it doesn't work, we'll just do it again. So 20 times. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, now I'm going to select it all. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it in again. So it's now in there 20 times. And as you can see here, number of extra entries, 140, which is 20 times the number of people that are in here. So they've all got there 20 times. Right. This next one is worth, from this person, Alexander C. from Russia. We're going to scroll down until this doesn't say 10 anymore. And then we will copy whatever we've got 10 times. It's going to be quite a lot of these. There we go. It's down to there. So we copy that and we put that in. And this got going 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, I'm going to get back to the chat. There you are, just to see. Hang on. You accidentally put your name as Henry and you couldn't change it. Never mind. Right, so if it comes up with Henry, it's Tyler, okay? So if Henry is the winner, it's Tyler Shipley that's actually run. It doesn't matter what you put your name at. I'm not going to demand ID, unless you just saw that Henry had got loads of entries and you thought, I'm going to steal Henry's entries. Right. One of the questions was, where is my office? And I gave you the options of inside the Lamont configuration, or my parents' garage, or Birmingham. And someone did say inside the Lamont configuration. Does anyone know what that is? I'm just curious. If anyone's as geeky as I am. It's from one of my favorite films. So I was just curious to know if people knew what that was. And someone said that that's where it was. I'm guessing by the quietness in the chat that no one knew. That's the little box on Hellraiser that they have to open in order for Pinhead to get out. So yeah, my office was not inside that little box that releases Cenobites on horror films. Right, so next one. We've done those. So this is from a Danger Mouse. I assume that that's going to be. So all the way down to the end of the number 5s. Oh, there's a lot of number 5s. But it was 5 for all the easy stuff. Might go all the way to the bottom, actually. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right, so there we go. We've got the number 5. So the very bottom one is the leave a comment on the YouTube video. So I don't need to do those because we've already done that because it will have extracted them from the video. So we're going to copy this and we will go over to the comment picker and we need 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So that's everyone's name in. I'll just scroll up through them. It'll take bloody ages because there's loads in there. Right, 2,700. And obviously most people's names are in there lots of times. And we've got the duplicate. So now we need to extract from the video all the stuff. There we go. So then we just press the button. Just here, but I'm just going to change my settings on my camera first of all. So I'm going to get rid of this screen that's on so it doesn't do the duplicate thing anymore. And I can come back here and I'm going to instead share just my comment picker. There we go. Right, now I can see your comments at the same time as seeing the comment picker. Right, you was about 10 when you watched. Well, I assume you're talking about Hellraiser. Right, someone I used to work with invited me round to her house. No, because I'm going to waffle for a bit first. Drum roll. She invited us around to her house, me and my friend, and we watched Hellraiser 1 and 2. And it scared her so much, she wouldn't let us go home. She made us sleep over, and we all had to sleep in the same room as well. So yeah, she wouldn't let us. She was like, right, see you then. She goes, you're not going anywhere. I'm not staying here on my own after watching that. And we had to sleep in her house, all in the same room. She wouldn't even go upstairs. We had to stay in the lounge, but she was too frightened. Well, it is an awesome film. Right, let's scroll up through these comments and see if there is anything that I need to mention because I couldn't see them while I was doing all that business. What's DLC actually stand for? There you go. It stands for download content. I probably win. Well, good luck. What else we got in here? Hello, Republic of Gamers, Rog. Right. You only live once. Hi from Tyler, also known as Henry. Good evening from Daz. Right. Right. Dogsien already knows that he won't win because he hasn't entered, but he's already got it anyway, and so has Daz. So Daz and Dogsien have already got it. There we go. Nice of me to switch on the mic. I agree. And just make sure there's no more in here that I need to draw attention to. There we go. DLC stands for Don't Lick Cats. Very true indeed. Right, we are done. Let's pick a winner. Right, I will move myself over to here. And I'll press this button. Right, I'm really hoping that this is someone from the UK, because if it ain't, I can't buy the codes anymore. I couldn't, you know, the last one, I couldn't buy the codes. One in Canada, one in US, and it wouldn't let me buy either of them. I kept adding different payment options, and it just wouldn't have it. So if I press this button, and this person doesn't live in the UK, I'm not buying you the code. I'm just sending you some money on PayPal, and you can buy it yourself. So unfortunately, Xbox has restricted me, but I've come up with an idea of a way of getting around it. Right, enough waffle. Let's press the button. Good luck. Drum roll, please, Daz. Thank you. There we go. Da, da, da. Oh, some people are getting stuck on the edge. And the winner is Richmond F from the Philippines. And he won it by visiting my Pinterest. So I can't buy codes for the Philippines. That's not going to happen. Let me get back over here so I can see you lot. Right, I definitely can't buy codes for the Philippines. So I'm going to be sending Richmond somebody, I can't quite see because there's a load of stuff in the way, from the Philippines, whatever amount of money that this DLC costs, which is about $20, I think, isn't it? Lego DLC. No, the Lego DLC one was the more expensive one. It's about $20. It's not a lot. But whatever it is, I will be contacting Richmond and saying, let me know your email. I'll send you some money by PayPal. Right, listen to this and tell me if you think it'll work. This is my idea to get around the... well, Tyler, there's better competitions than this one. You might win the Xbox Series X. So that would be a lot better. Right, tell me if you think this will work. In order to buy a game in a different region, I have to have a payment method that was set up in that region. So if I create a PayPal account in, for instance, the US, I can use that PayPal account. I can go to the US store on the Xbox store on my computer, and I can buy, using my PayPal account, a code that would work in the US. That makes sense, doesn't it? So all I need to do is I need to get people in various countries of the world to create PayPal accounts and give me, using my email address and my password, and then I'd be able to log in, I'd be able to put some money into the PayPal account, and then I could use that one. So I was thinking I could have like, yeah, hang on, there we go. Congratulations to Richmond. Right, so I was thinking, and I could have, oh, I missed this one as well. So there you go, from Tyler, congrats. I'm gonna put this one back up. I was thinking I could have maybe someone in Canada set up a PayPal account for me, and then it's been created in Canada, and then I'd take over the PayPal account, I'd fill it up with money, and then when I buy a game on the Canada store, it would be for the region of Canada and it'd work. So if someone won in Canada, I could award it with them. I think that will work. That's my plan. That's my idea anyway. So I'm thinking about doing that. Right, I'll say congratulations. Richmond. Let me get this word spelling right. Oh my God, I've spelled everything wrong. I've even spelled congratulations wrong. Right, hang on. There we are. There. So we are done. I might be able to waffle for a little bit, but I'm gonna have to cut it reasonably short because the shopping still hasn't arrived, but it will do at any minute. And also, Filippo's not here because he's at the salon. So the next time I do one of these, Filippo will have new hair because he's currently at the salon getting his hair cut. There you go. Congrats to Richard. It wasn't Richard, it was Richmond, but that's close enough. Right, there we go. It was Richmond, wasn't it? Yeah, winner Richmond from the Philippines. And I do much prefer that we have the way the person won. So I was quite interested. When we did the ones last week, I was thinking, I wonder what action it was that made this happen. So although I did do the Mayor's Manx to try and tip it in favor of the balance of the people who follow my channels and would know something like that, it was actually something really simple. It was just click on a link, go and have a look at my Pinterest, and that's it. That gets you an entry. Now, I've got some really awesome ones coming up for future, and also ones that people would be able to enter more than once as well. So something that you can do on a daily basis. But yeah, I do have some ideas for ones coming up soon, but I'm not sure what to give away next. I was thinking about Far Cry, but that's not until bloody February, so it'll be running for a long time. But I do want to give away a copy of Far Cry. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks by far the best one they've had so far. But also Watch Dogs. That looks like it might be good as well. And I was umming and ahhing about Dirt 5, but I don't know. But we'll see. One of those. There we go. Dogcien is also called, oh, I missed. There we go. Also called Richmond Richard. Everyone's, right, his name's Richmond. Everyone's called Richmond, like the IT crowd. Did I say it as well? No, I didn't. Right. Enjoy. Right. There we go. Whoops. I missed again. It's when someone enters a new one, I miss it. Right, there we are. If anyone wants to make a suggestion for the next giveaway, then please do feel free. I am kind of wondering about what I might give away next. It's not limited to games. I could also venture out into products as well. I want an Elite controller. Right. There we go. Who agrees with that? Who thinks that is a good thing to give away? I do. I'd love to win it. I want an Elite controller. I think that's a good idea. They're not ridiculously expensive, are they? They're a couple of $100 or something. So yeah, I think an Elite controller is a good idea. I think that's got to go on there. What's a history box? Oh, a mystery box. Hang on. Mystery box. Right. Yeah, I agree. Dogcien agrees. Right, so this, an Elite controller. I agree. That is a good idea. A mystery box, and I'd have to send it from where I live, which is in Colombia. I reckon that when it gets to customs, they might be like, what's inside here? So that might not make it to the final destination. Right. What? You are kidding me. So you've bought 3 of them and 2 have broken already. I don't know whether I want to buy one anymore. That's not good. So no, that's not good at all. But yeah, I don't know whether to buy who's got the first one and the second one? Who's bought both and can say what the difference is and whether or not it's just worth going for the first one because the second one ain't that much better? Is it worth getting the newest one, or is the first one fine? Because I can't get the new one here. Nowhere in Colombia sells the second one. I just can't find it anywhere. But the first one is available in a few places, but they're out of stock. So they go quite quickly. So I'm going to buy for myself probably the first one. But Daz, you've got 3. Have you had? Have you done just the first one, or you done the second one? They're pretty cheap in the Netherlands, just under €100, I believe. Really? Right, let's hope that someone wins one in the Netherlands then, because that would cost me less money. I've got a friend who lives in the Netherlands. He could buy one and send it to me. Yeah, my mate Paul actually lives in the Netherlands. So, okay, it'd be cheaper. They're very, very expensive here. All technology in Colombia is very expensive, ridiculously so, which is really annoying for me because I do like technology. So, yeah, that is a bit annoying. Let me just change this banner. I'm going to put this dude's name on again because he asked me to. But there we go. Right. That's in my little form on my website where I said you will win, fill in the form. I've got loads and loads of things. I am noting them all down, but there's like gamer chairs. A lot of people have said a gamer PC, which is understandable, really. Who doesn't want to win a gamer PC and stuff like that? So there's quite a few in there that I think are good suggestions, and I would probably add them in future when I've got the money to pay for them. But Ian Brindle said, I said, what do you want to win? So I just want to win a shout out. I was like, yeah, that's really fucking easy. Right. So I can do that. That's a very simple one. So yeah, I can do shout outs to people on here. Next week, I'm going to have a load of them, a load of people who will just say, do shout outs. €160. What? Where is that, in the Netherlands, or is that just anywhere? Oh, that's interesting. So there you go. So Daz has had 3 Elite controllers, but only paid for 1. So that's a little bit more reassuring that you didn't have to buy 3. That's good then. So at least if something goes wrong, you get them fixed. I did notice that quite a few people are complaining about the shoulder buttons, and when they hold the controller upside down, the shoulder buttons sort of like hang down. So yeah, I noticed that. But I got a guide the other day. Let me see if I can find this. If I just pop over to this for a second, and pop over to my Facebook. God, my internet's going slow. And pop onto here. Right, bear with me. Oh, I'm not going to be able to find it. It's definitely not this post. Never mind. I wanted to show you guys something, but I'm not sure where it is, and I haven't got it ready, and it just take me too long to find. So never mind. Right, €160 in the Netherlands. Let's get back up to my comments to leave on here, and also very quickly get rid of that and say hello to William. Done. Right, I've got to say hello to William because he is supporting me on Patreon. So he's my only patron and he's helping me to buy stuff. So obviously I've got to give him a little bit of a shout out every now and then. So there we go. Right, now let's promote my website. Job done. Right, we're all done. Just check there's no more comments. Both the dodgy ones had stick drift. And the A button was quite unresponsive. I'll put this on the screen. So this is the problem with the controllers. That stick drift thing, I've got that on my controllers, but the only time I ever realize is when I'm making a video that teaches someone how to cheat on The Sims. Because I use my controller on The Sims, and while I'm talking, the cursor's just like hovering across the screen like this. So I didn't even know I had stick drift. But yeah, I've got it as well on all of my controllers, I think. But I mean, in most situations, you just absolutely don't notice it. So it's not normally an issue, and especially if you're on what you call it, you're not going to notice it then, are you? If you're on a steering wheel, it doesn't matter at all. But the controller that I use for my headphones is one that plugs in, and I always use it for my headphones because it's got. I'll show you. I've got a couple of them. Right, check out this one. This controller, this one, it's got this little button here, that one. And if you hold that button down and then press the D-pad up and down, it changes the volume on your headphones, and it's got like a normal jack for your headphone port. So that's really, really handy. And also it's wired. It can be wireless, but it's wired as well. You can plug in the USB. So this is wired, and I put my headphones into it, and I know it's not going to switch itself off after a certain amount of time like a wireless one does. And then your headphones go off, and you have to keep turning your controller back on when you're using your steering wheel. So I use this one a lot. But this trigger, let me see if I can get it in. That sticks down like that, and you have to pull it back out yourself. So that is an accelerator. So quite often when I'm on a driving game, I've got this controller for my headphones, and this is stuck in. And I don't know, it's on the floor, and I have to keep putting it out. So yeah, this one's bust as well. But it's nice though. You can sort of rip the face off it and change it. I don't see the point in that. But it's also got on the back these little buttons. So you can press them in like buttons, and you can also push them up and down. So each one's got 3 functions. So you can push it up and down or press it in. So, and then there's another little button there. I don't know what that does though. So it works a little bit similar to the Elite ones, but it's actually a very cheap and shittily made controller. But it's really handy just to use as an extension for the headphones. So yeah, I always use that. If I'm on my steering wheel now, that's the controller I have in. 2 controllers to try out. Well, the normal Xbox ones, the newer Xbox ones, all work on a Windows computer. They say if this bit here, if your Xbox button is in this black bit at the top, it won't work. But if it's incorporated into this bit, then it works. It'll work on your phone as well. So I've used an Xbox controller before on my phone, and it worked fine. It was just a game that I downloaded. It wasn't to do with that Xbox streaming thing, because I can't do that. It's not supported in this country. I can't do those bonus points or anything. There's so many things that Xbox give you that I can't access because of where I live. Colombia is not supported for any of that stuff. Any of the bonus things you can have, the streaming thing, the streaming from your Xbox to your phone, or the live streaming, you know, like Google Stadia thing, none of that works for me. Which is a bit rubbish, really. Right, there's 5 people in here, and only 2 of them are chatting. Oh, Tyler as well. So if you have just come into the chat and you happen to be Richmond from the Philippines, then congratulations. Right. Let me just put my comment back on saying congrats before we go. Right, there we go. Oh, look, I've put a lowercase w for winner. Never mind, still works. Right, I'm out of here. I will see all you guys soon. Good luck on, what do you call it? Future giveaways. I will be adding more. I'm going to be putting up a couple of games soon. I am going to put up Far Cry because I think it looks absolutely awesome. It's got a brilliant trailer. I might include the trailer. I know it's going to be a long time. It's not until like February the 18th. It's not a big deal, is it? It's like people they can enter now or enter later, and then it's done. It's out the way, and then come February, it's like, whoa, I've won a game I'd forgotten about. So I am going to do Far Cry 5. I'm probably going to do. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure about. What do you call it? What's that Legion thing? Watch Dogs Legion. I'm not sure about that. I'm not excited about it, so I don't think other people are going to be excited about it, but we'll see. But Elite Controller, I think I'm going to have to put one up for an Elite Controller because that's a good thing to win. I don't know whether the PlayStation do their like a PlayStation version of an Elite Controller. Is that a thing? Or is it just like Xbox and PC? God, that's a real delay on the chat. Right, I'm getting your chat messages ages after you've sent them based on the timestamps. I don't know whether you lot can see them, but they're taking a long time to appear on mine. So yeah, we've got lag. Hopefully the audio works okay for the replay, those people that didn't get the opportunity to see it. But I'm going to go now and email Richmond and tell him, because he is in the Philippines, I cannot buy him the code, but I can send him some money by PayPal and he can buy the DLC himself, or he can just spend it on whatever he likes, really. I am going to find a solution for this buying things in different regions, because if someone wins a game, I want them to get the game. I don't want them to just get a bit of money, because that's not what it's about. So thank you very much for those people that joined us on the live stream, especially you two guys, Daz and DogCN, because I know you weren't in the competition, but you're just here offering a bit of support, which is pretty bloody awesome. Oh, yeah, there we go. Right. Hang on. Right. This has just appeared. Right. You said that ages ago. So, yeah, the timestamp is telling me that you did that not just now. So it's been there for a while. Right. Take care, guys. I will see you all soon. Next time I do one of these, I will have Filippo with me and he will have his new hairstyle because he's at the salon right now. Yeah, dogs in Colombia go to school and they go to a salon and they're treated incredibly nicely. Right, you actually get. I wish I got the picture to show you, but you have lorries and vans driving along the street with loads of little like bubble windows in them. So like a row of them, well, several rows and several columns of all these bubble windows, and little dogs' faces in all the windows, and that's dogs going to school. Like Filippo loves it, and he gets even excited when he sees the bus that takes him. But yeah, you see all the little dogs' faces poking out of the side of lorries, and they're all going to dog school. But I mean, all he doesn't learn anything at dog school. He just runs around in a forest. It's enormous. It's a big forest up in the mountains. They've got a swimming pool and all sorts of stuff. And he just runs out and plays with other dogs all day. And then when he comes home, he's tired, which is good. So yeah, it's there for several hours, but he loves it. So I quite like it, actually. School's really impressive. It's enormous. Right. See you all, guys. Enough waffling from me. Thanks for joining us on the chat. And I will see you on whatever video I upload next. And I'll try to remember to turn on my microphone. Take care. Bye-bye.